think that in online communities and social medias, we can say anything, like what we think, we feel, our opinions, we like. We can say everything, really. But what happens with this? This is good or bad? This affect us? This affect others? We think it's good to say what we think, we like, and many things. But have you ever think about what happens when these are aggressive messages or bad comments? Hmm, these are great like questions that we don't think so much about it. We see it, for example, in posts, in videos, in TikToks, saying bad things or aggressive comments, but we don't stop and think what happens with to the people that this happen or in what affects them. So today I'm going to tell you what happens and in what affects. First, you're going to affect the person you're saying this. For example, I post a photo of me in a bikini in the beach. And for example, I receive a comment of a girl that say, "Oh, you look so pretty." Other, "I love your body. I love your bikini." Another that says, "You look ugly. That bikini is not for your body." Um, well, I'm going to feel bad about what is the type of comments. Why people tell me this? This is not the good way to say someone like anything about other body. No, but in this type of situations, we think what happened with this type of messages. You're going to affect the other person, affect this emotion, um, feel insecure with his body or anything you're going to say, make them feel sad. For example, one story that happens to me was someone of this type that was with an aggressive comment. When I received, for example, aggressive comment was something some time ago of a boy saying bad things about me. When this happened, the first thing I do, I was ask the boy and write it. "Hey, why are you saying this? This is not true." The boy was like, "No, it was not me, haha. It was a joke. Chill." But no. If you feel uncomfortable with someone or that someone is being irrespectful, you need to stop. You need to stop it and say, "No, don't be respectful with me. Don't say me this type of things." No, you need to be respect by others, and also you need to be respectful with others. If this happens to you, first you need to tell someone. Stop the person and saying this. As I'm telling you, in this case, for me, I say the boy like, "Wait, stop doing this. I don't like it. You are saying things that are aggressive and make me feel sad." What happens is that then the boy starts to think and say me, "Oh yes, Willie, I sorry so much. I'm sorry so much. I know that this type of comments are bad." When this happens to you, first you need to say the person, "Stop." If this don't happen, you need to start to tell someone, an adult, a teacher, or someone, because you don't need to be having a bad trait of someone or someone being irrespectful for you, because all people have the same type of respectful than others. The second one, you're going to be you're going to have problems with the platform. What I'm saying about this, have you ever see that in some platforms, in this time Instagram, when you go to account, they say like detail account and put to close friends or many things like that. What so in one of these types or like options, you are going to find one that says block account. In Instagram, what happens is that when three accounts start to put block one account, they start to receive a report. For example, when I have my account and a friend, a boy, another girl start to report my account, the platform will start to write to me, "Hey, your account has been many times like asking to be blocked. Be careful with what you are doing. We are also seeing your type of messages and they are so really respectful." What happens is that if you're being or having about like form to use the platform, your account will be deleted and sometimes it will block it and you will never enter the platform again. The last one is that your family and you will can have problems about being report for someone or the mandate. For example, I am a girl of 15 years. I was only doing a bad joke to some another girl saying that she looks ugly. Yes, you're going to think that it's a joke. But what happens if the parent of the girl report you and demand your family? Well, you're not going to be the girl that is going to be to the jail. No, will be your parents that are responsible to you. They were going and assume the consequence of your problems and your bad trait. To conclude this, I only want to remember you that you need to say what happens. If you feel uncomfortable or irrespectful with someone in social media, you need to say it. It doesn't matter if it's a friend, a boy, your boyfriend, an ex, or anything. You need to have the conscience of saying, no, I don't like this, and this is irrespectful. I'm going to give you some tips that you can use for this type of things. First, when someone makes you a bad comment in social media, first, you need to say that stop. If this don't happen, you need to tell someone, don't get quiet. You are a values person. And if you feel irrespectful with someone, tell it. You're not going to happen anything. Their platforms are not going to change the way they act. For example, they are not going to eliminate Instagram or Snapchat or TikTok. No, we don't control how people speak to us. No, but we control how we speak to other people. So we're not going that others can change the form they are respectful, but if we are respectful, we are making a change. We are the ones that decide what we say, how we say it, and what limits we are going to have. The platforms are not going to put our limits. They are the ones that are going to put the limits in the platforms. So first that you are going to make a message, think this is good, this is wrong, these are going to someone feel bad. Think how you much can do something and what consequences this can bring you to you. Thank you to see.